Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danielle if you are new.
I'm Andrew.
And we are here getting little glimpses of Howl-O-Scream. It's Labor Day weekend, it's Friday. Howl-O-Scream doesn't start until next Friday, so you have exactly 7 days from when we're recording this for Howl-O-Scream to be in a full-blown effect, and it's gonna be awesome. We're noticing little details already. The big skeleton, I'll show you, or you saw in the intro, he's already here. He's like a staple. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, the banners are up here in England. You'll see. We're gonna give you a little heads up on the different zones and houses that will be expected for the park, but we're not gonna get into details of them necessarily. Just give you a quick overdrop. So I won't explain a whole lot of this, but we're gonna show you lots of really cool stuff that's already up.
And we're gonna show you some merchandise, and we're gonna talk about the shows, and like you said, the houses and the scare zones. They call them TERROR-TORIES.
We actually just bought some merchandise. We don't buy a lot of merchandise, but they had these new jerseys for Howl-O-Scream 25th anniversary that are really cool, and we had to get them. We'll show you.
And we're also, what I'm really excited about for this video, you should stick around all the way to the end when we explain this, but we just hit over 1,000 subscribers, and we're super appreciative of everybody that is subscribed. That's like crazy. I never thought, you know, like who'd have thought, just us, you know, but we're so happy that you guys enjoy watching us, and we want to keep making stuff that you enjoy. And as an extra special trick or treat, I guess you could say, we want to do a giveaway. So stay till the end of the video and we're going to talk to you about the giveaway. We'll walk in here and see what kind of new merchandise they have. And as soon as you walk in, it's like wham. I see stuff from last year. This isn't all new stuff. Like this stuff is like from a couple years back. Or no, this was actually last year, right?
I think it was 2 years ago.
And then this over here with the paint can, like this is from like a year before last year, I think. And this year, they've switched it up and they've made it kind of like, it reminds me of Scooby-Doo for some reason. Or actually no, it reminds me of Rick and Morty, right? Like, doesn't this look like Rick and Morty, like, at a glance?
It just makes me think 80s.
But yeah, so that's pretty cool, and then the back of it. So this is the new skull design with the colors. It's very, like, I don't know, like neon 80s, I guess. I like it. I think it's cool. Love this hoodie. I've always loved this. And it has some matching pants that come with it. Let's do some price checks for you guys. Let's see, we've got $39.99 for the pants, and then for this hoodie, if you like that, it's going to be $74.99.
They turned one of my favorite staff employees into a plushie. The guy who actually does Jack, he's awesome. He's one of the best workers in the park. Outgoing, awesome, funny, hilarious.
Jack's not real?
There's a guy under the costume, I promise. But I think this is pretty cool. Get yourself a Jack. $34 before discounts.
$34 for your own plushie Jack. He's really cute. We might get him. I don't know. He's adorable. This is the sheet list, different types of ghosts. How funny. I love this shirt. This was here last year, and this shirt is $32.99. They have the cute little like things from like Wednesday. And these are $15.99. A bunch of different t-shirts this year. You got $19.99 Howl-O-Scream. Obviously that's when it started, 25 years ago. This one is going to be $34.99. See, this one right here, it says get in loser, we're going haunting. And this is $34.99. So these things are pretty cool. I'm glad that they're doing it again. These are $25, it says. You fill these skulls up with water, and then there's a battery inside. And as you walk around the different territories, these will actually light up, and the eyes will have smoke or mist that comes out of them. And it's pretty cool because they are color coordinated with the territories, and even the cord around your neck lights up. So we got a couple of these last year, and we were hesitant. We weren't sure if they were like worth it, but I think for kids especially, it's a lot of fun because you're waiting for the next color to show up, and so it's pretty cool. Just ghouly things, super cute. It's $34.99. Just a simple boo. He is $36.99. I'm like literally dead. That's cute. That's $36.99. This one says Daddy for y'all daddies out there. That's $26.99. And they also have for your kids the little monster t-shirts, and those are $21.99. And then if you're a mummy, You can buy your mummy shirt. $26.99 mummy shirt. Now this is something really cool. I feel like there's going to be a limited number of these and they're going to sell out. Andrew actually got one of these from a couple years before and he loves it. He loves the design, but this is the 25-year anniversary of Howl-O-Scream. So I feel like once these are gone, they're going to be gone. So if you are in the park and you see this and you're interested, I suggest you get it quick. It's got the 25 in the back with the blood. And the price is going to be $69.99 for that.
I just talked to one of the supervisors in the Emporium, and he said that yesterday these things sold out, and that today they're probably going to sell out, and they're not getting more. Which means if you come here looking for this jersey in 2 weeks from now, you're not going to be able to get one. And the answer to when will they replenish it is they're not. So these are hot. Hopefully this video hits you and they're still around.
Really like this one. This would be a cool light t-shirt to wear. It's got a lot going on, but it definitely tells you all of the haunted houses that we're going to talk about. We have Monster Manor. That one is new this year. And Clown Town. Those two are new. And then Deathwater Bayou, it's in its 3rd year running. It's returning. Killarney Diner, it's also returning. The Lost Mines, this is the 2nd year of that. So there's a show that's returning. We're going to talk about that, but it has a doctor and some nurses involved, and these little Howl-O-Scream things, I think they're candy. It's like jelly or candy. This is cute because it's like a little pill, and these are $14.99 each. And then there is a really cute coffee mug. It looks like a prescription bottle, and that is going to be $24.99 for that.
He's eating popcorn.
Look at this little guy. He's got a popcorn, and there's some really not good fruit.
But just wait, there will be a guy right here selling dead parts of human beings. Can't wait for that.
Oh man, look at this. It's not as ominous in the middle of the day, but look how cool this is. Okay, when you first walk into the park, this area is going to be called Ripper Row, and it's got all these Victorian ladies, and it might have a headless horseman or a headless lady. It's going to be a lot of fun. As soon as you walk in, they have these fans, and they just kind of make loud noises and scream at you. This is a fun little area. We have some creepy ghosts hanging up here, and then I see some tombstones down there. So Andrew and I are going to get some food, and then we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about the haunted houses in the Territories. Today, Busch Gardens is doing a $1 hot dog. It's over there by the teacups. You ever been so hungry, like hangry, where like your whole day is ruined and you can't do anything else? That's what just happened to us. So
like we were both hangry.
Yeah.
So of the two of us, I get hangry. Probably. I mean, it happens all the time. However, girl, I had to throw up my dukes. I was like, girl, you better watch out. Like she just got dealt with. That's how hangry she was. But anyways.
So yeah, that's not what kind of video we want to put out. We want it to be positive most of the time, all of the time. So now that we're back to our normal selves. Okay, so this year is the 25th anniversary of Howl-O-Scream. It started in 1999, right? And there are 5 houses this year. The first one is going to be Clown Town, and you guessed it, all clowns. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty cool, so if you're not a clown person. The second one is going to be Monster Manor, which I think is going to be like your classic monsters, like think Frankenstein and Dracula. Another one is the Lost Mines. That's a return from last year. It's under Pompeii. There's Deathwater Bayou Morte. That's my absolute favorite one. That's Andrew and I's like top favorite one. And then there's Killarney Diner. That's a 3-year repeat return. It's awesome. It's like a 1950s haunted diner. And then you're gonna go into your territories. There's 6 TERROR-TORIES. The first territory that we have is the Bash. It is in France, and it is all scary monsters that have returned from the past. So is what it says. And then we have second TERROR-TORIE is going to be Stalker Street. That is located in New France, and it is going to be Scarecrow. So I'm really excited for that one. The third one is Ripper Row, which we already saw earlier. It was in the front of the park. It's in England, and that's like your classic Headless Horseman, Victorian, Jack the Ripper kind of stuff. Fest Evil is another territory. It's in Italy, and that is going to be your Mardi Gras scary kind of things, like dark Mardi Gras. Gordon's Gardens, that one is in Italy as well, and that one is like with all the snakes and Medusa and the Gorgons. Scary Till Road is the last territory, and that one is in Germany, and that is a take on all of your fairy tales, but they're just dark and creepy. So I remember last year they had like Red Riding Hood running around and stuff like that. So If you don't know what a terror-tory is, it's basically just when you're walking through the park, it's a section of the park that is themed and it's scary. So it's, you know, just a little jump scare terror-tory. So the shows, there is a show that I'm super excited about. Andrew and I are really excited about this one coming back. Back in the day it was called Fiends, and this year they're bringing back Fiends, but it's Fiends the Frequel, so a sequel, and it's gonna be really good. It's got like a mad scientist doctor with some nurses, and it's pretty funny, adult humor, very cool. Monster Stomp on Ripper Row, that's another show that I highly recommend going to. They've had it every single year for as long as I can remember. It's your basic murderer, slashing throats, blood, music, singing. It's really super fun. And that's in England. And then Phantom of the Fest House, that is obviously in the Fest House in Germany. It's family friendly and fun while you're eating. And then the last show is the Skeletones, and this one is located in Italy. Those are your shows, those are your territories, and those are your houses. So now we're gonna show you clips of each of those as we walk the circle around the park. So here's the second territory. It's called Gorgon's Gardens, and as you can see, there's a lot of snakes here. This is not my favorite territory, but Andrew will tell you more about it.
Danielle hates snakes, and I mean, even if I threw a fake snake at her, we'd get divorced. I don't even think I'm joking. Like, she would probably divorce me. Gorgon's Gardens. A Gorgon is, everybody knows the story of Medusa, right? Well, she's been roaming these parts during Howl-O-Scream for years now. And there's a male Gorgon now. He's equally freaky. You're gonna see them roaming the gardens. As of right now, you've got this huge Gorgon Medusa head here, but you're gonna see snake stuff all over this place.
So behind us is Roman Rapids. If you come down to this area, that's where the Deathwater Bayou Morte this year is what it's called. It's the third year in the row that they've had it. It's returning. I love it. It's great. It's voodoo themed. It's Louisiana. It's all things swampland and alligators, and it's just awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
Voodoo New Orleans. Don't skip this one.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, if you can only do one house, I would recommend doing this house. You won't be disappointed.
Now don't get me wrong. Some of the new houses might be our new favorites, but this house is great.
Pompeii will shut down and turn into the Lost Mines. It's kind of the best theme that they've had so far. A few years back they had like a construction theme. It was like a haunted construction warehouse or something. It was kind of lame.
It was pretty trash.
Yeah, but this right here, it might be worth going to again. And it's been revamped, so we don't know what it's going to be different from last year. But that's where it is. Guys, the coolest thing just happened to me. Thank you, Mandy, first of all. Shout out to her. She's in the front of the intro waving with, I'm assuming it's her son. But yeah, I have to show you this. I'm so excited. If you haven't seen our past videos, Busch Gardens did a thing where you could collect vouchers and you would get prizes. They gave out an exclusive members Howl-O-Scream 25th anniversary edition of a backpack, but it was garbage to me. I didn't like it. I'm left-handed and it was a right-handed, crossbody backpack. I complained, and Andrew actually spray painted his black. And just today we were over by guest services and I saw that the backpacks have changed to black. And I was like, oh my gosh, and I was just expressing how upset I was about it. And a lady in front of me, Mandy, she actually said, hey, I'll give you one of mine if you want. I don't see why I would need all my backpacks that I'm collecting, and I just lost my mind. So thank you so much, you changed my life. But I'm gonna show you this. This was the original one that we got. Andrew has spray painted it black and added some really cool things. Like, he's made it work for him and he's loved this backpack. Like, it's a good, let me focus on it. It's a good backpack. It really is.
The entire back was beige.
Right, it was all this color. And I'll show you a clip. I think I have a picture.
I just applied tape and then I spray painted the entire bag black.
So it looks significantly better. Now, this is the new backpack, and it's already black. It's actually 2 straps, which is awesome. And then on the side, you have this little cup holder area, and then it is like loose right here, like I can put my hand down there, but it has a little bit of Velcro here. And it's a lot bigger too.
A lot bigger.
So anyway, so there's a shot of both of the backpacks. This is actually part of something, part of the giveaway that we're gonna do at the end of this video. So I might as well tell you guys now because I'm just so excited. Andrew and I collected a few of these and we are not gonna use them all. I'm definitely not gonna use mine. So we have decided in honor of our 1,000 subscribers that we are going to give away 2 of those backpacks. So the rules are simple. You just have to find us in the park.
That is it.
And ask for the backpack.
Say, hey, are you those guys on YouTube or Facebook? because I do post our videos on Facebook groups.
Yes. If you need to look for me on Instagram, I often post on the stories when we're driving to Busch Gardens or when we're going to be there, mostly on the weekends, so Saturdays, sometimes Fridays, but I will post it. So if you're going to make it here on the weekend, I'm sorry that I can't mail it to you or like
yeah,
that.
It's going to be an in-person thing.
The easiest thing is going to be to find us in the park, and then we will give you the backpack. And if we've already given away our backpacks, I have something special for you still. So go ahead and say hello to us. We are super friendly. We're super nice. But yeah, we just wanted to give a little thank you to you guys. All right, so here is the Fest House in Germany, and a haunted house is going to be over here where Andrew is standing. This is going to be Monster Mash. So I'm thinking it's classic monsters and stuff. But last year, Nevermore was over here. It was like an Edgar Allan Poe themed haunted house, but now it's going to be in this area. It's going to be Monster Mash. So that's brand new, very excited about it. All right, this is where one of the shows that we mentioned is going to be, the Phantoms of the Fest House. Then if you go over here to the right of the Fest House, this is where Clown Town is going to be. So that's super exciting. You can see that they've definitely blocked this off like a lot. No Easter eggs here. $24.99. Andrew actually has this shirt. This is from a couple years ago, and this one is $36.99. This is $24.99 for this one. That's really cool. So last year they had a vampire resting in here with a coffin and everything, so I feel like the park still has a lot of decorating to do. Alright, we're entering Germany, and this is going to be where the Scary Tale Road starts, and it's all of your fairy tales turned scary. It's another territory. Look at this poor guy. It's really unfortunate. Here we are in New France. This is going to be another territory. It is going to be Stalker Street, and it's new this year. And stalk is in cornstalk. That makes me think scarecrows, and it has a picture of a scarecrow, a very scary scarecrow. So it's going to be in here, and I'm very, very excited about this. I think this is my most anticipated territory. I really, really like scarecrows, and I feel like there's a lot you can do in this area. Okay, we just walked into France. How beautiful. This is going to be a Terror-Torie, and right here is where they're going to put like this giant cake, and it's going to look like this really cool pink and white birthday cake, but then as you walk around it, there's going to be like body parts and things sticking out of it, and I remember this vividly from years past, and I loved the birthday cake. I thought it was really cool. So the territory is called the Bash. In the Bash,
Howl-O-Scream characters from the years past are coming here.
So in Ireland, you keep walking, and the entrance for Killarney Diner is going to be around here. So you'll see a sign. They'll put everything up, and it'll say Killarney Diner. It's a 1950s themed diner, and it's just very. It's not very.
They serve human body parts.
Yeah, it's kind of zombie dinered out, so it's pretty cool. Off we go. All right, we'll show you where the next haunted house is going to be. Let's see, we've been to Howl-O-Scream many, many years. Is there any tips and tricks we could give them besides come early? If you're going, that would be my #1 tip. If you were going to come for Howl-O-Scream, don't wait until it gets dark and come later in the evening. Like, come as early as you can. That way you're not trying to beat traffic, you get a good parking spot, all this stuff. A lot of people wait until it gets dark, and then they're waiting in line just to get in the park, and then you already have lines outside of the haunted houses.
I don't normally tell people to spend money, but I would recommend on the busy, let's just say your only day you can come is a Saturday. Some of the haunted house lines are going to exceed times of 2 hours. Unless you have a quick queue, like 2 hours is a long time for your park visit. So I would actually recommend maybe, just maybe, getting quick queues if your only day is a Saturday. Now, if you can go during an off day, go during an off day. The lines won't be there. But if you're forced to go on a weekend, I would recommend a quick queue. Also, I would recommend if you have anybody in your family that has a disability to go to customer service and get what's called a wrap. And then on the back, it has a list of rides, and you'll get one for Halloween walkthroughs. So what you do is you go up to the quick queue front employee and you say, hey, I don't have a quick queue, but I have my wrap, which ride accessibility program, right? I have my wrap. And what he'll do is he'll give you a time. It looks like it's a 2-hour wait. He'll put 2 hours on here, right? You look at your clock, do math, figure out 2 hours from now, and then go walk around the park, go get a meal, go ride a roller coaster. Just know that in 2 hours, you can join the quick queue line and you go straight in. You don't have to stand with your disability and wait for 2 hours. I would recommend getting this. I would recommend getting a quick queue if you can only come on busy Saturdays. And I would recommend coming in off days during the week that are available.
All right, let's see if there's any new Howl-O-Scream merch in Pot of Gold. This is an older one. They've had this sweatshirt years before, and the price of this is going to be $84.99. But this is really cool. It's got like the seeing eyeball with the different moon phases. In the front just says Howl-O-Scream, and there's a little bit of glitter on the whole thing, so that's pretty cool. Oh, that just looks like the thing that we saw in the front, the carriage with the Headless Horseman. And that is how much?
$21.
$21 for that pin. Andrew's looking for more pins to add to his super cool collection. This is $36.99 for Look What You Made Me Brew. Haha, that's funny. There's nothing on the back. Very cute. Killarney Diner shirts. These are really cute. The little trim. And then these are... How much are these? Oh no, the price tag's not on them. These are neat. When you flip them over on the back, look at that. Delicious. It's actually really cool, the details that they put on it. So, mystery price for the Killarney shirts. But if I had to guess, they'll probably be $36.99, just like these are. Okay guys, so we covered the houses, we didn't really talk about the shows, except for Themes coming back, which we're excited about. We talked about the TERROR-TORIES and where they're going to be at, so I hope this video all comes together and is cohesive. We also wanted to mention that if this is your first time coming to Howl-O-Scream and you don't really know where to start, like what house should I go to first, or you know, what is your suggestion? Andrew would tell you, it's like a big circle, the park, basically.
Busch Gardens is essentially a circle. So like go right, hit Killarney Diner up. Now, and then keep going. The houses will also be in said circle. So you can't get wrong by just starting and ending. But I would recommend that your first walkthrough of the night, get in line an hour early. Get there early and just wait. Play on your cell phone, read a book. I don't know, get to know your family better. Whatever you want to do to like eat that time, just get in line early. Get to the park early, get in line for the first house early.
Definitely come early. It is unfortunate because it doesn't get dark here until around 8, 9. So the houses are gonna start usually 6, 7. So it's still bright out. So some of the houses are indoors, so that'll help you out. Like Killarney Diner is mostly inside.
Yeah, the whole thing is.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, you can't really go wrong. All the houses are fun. It's gonna be a good experience if it's your first time, and if you're returning, then you already know the deal.
Danielle's gonna edit this video, and it'll be out before Howl-O-Scream. So if you're watching this and you have any questions, fire them down below. Yeah, just say, hey guys, what would you do if? And we'll answer the questions. I promise. We know a little bit. We've been coming to this thing for so many times, years. But yeah, also if you made it this far in the video, do us a favor, subscribe, click like. And again, we mentioned this earlier in the middle of the video, but I'll mention it one more time. We are gonna do a Howl-O-Scream bag giveaway. All you have to do is find us in the park. If you see us out there, you can't miss us. Andrew's gonna have some sort of either a Howl-O-Scream t-shirt or a Busch Gardens t-shirt. He's gonna have his Busch Gardens hat on. I got my neck things, I got my hat.
You're gonna know it's him, and I pretty much always have a hat.
I almost always have an umbrella in my hand.
So we're not hard to spot. Don't be afraid to approach us no matter what we're doing, and we would be happy to just talk to you and get to know you. And if we do have the prizes and they haven't been claimed yet, then go for it. Just ask us for that backpack and we will give it to you. There's no strings attached. We're just so thankful that you're a fan and that you subscribed, and this is our little way of saying thank you. And we will see you guys in the next video.
Have a good day.